Right? So what are the four steps again? Let y equal to, then interchange x and y, and then let y equal to your answer, right? So your first step is to let y equal to 3x plus 2 all over 4, right? Then when you reach here, we are going to interchange x and y. So we're going to get x is equal to 3y plus 2 all over 4. When you reach here, how do we solve for y? What you do again, two fractions equal sign. So you're going to cross multiply. So you're going to multiply 1 by 3y plus 2, 4 by x. And then make y the subject of the formula. 3y plus 2 is 4x. 3y is equal to 4x minus 2. Y is equal to 4x minus 2 all over 3. Right? Carry across the plus 2, you get minus 2, and then divide both sides by 3. When you reach here now, f inverse is equal to 4x minus 2 all over 3. All right? Again, I want to give you our next one. Find the inverse of this. I don't want to say it harder, but try this one. Try to make this the subject. Try to find the inverse of that again. Right? Try to find the inverse of x over 3 minus 2. Follow the same steps. Take your time, follow the same steps, right? Follow the same steps. Make time cross multiply there. Cross multiply. What you get rid of food, right? Good so far. Do we have that already? Yes. It's separate. So watch. Watch again over there. I am writing everything. Someone is skipping out the words and things. Don't do that. Let y equal to x plus 3 minus 2. Right? When you reach here now, next step is what? The next step is to interchange. What did you do? Oh, no, I don't have what to do. Joshua, you don't do what I had in class. What that is? I leave it on say so. Huh? Yes. You don't say so? Interchange x and y. So I'm just gonna switch the x and the y. X is equal to y over 3 minus 2. When you reach here now, I want you to solve for y. See, I'm writing everything, right? Don't leave it out. Now, how do I solve for y? Right? I bring in the y on this side, right? I just switch them around so I don't have to change the signs. Right? I just put the right here and the left here. Now, I want to make y the subject of the formula. So what do I move first? The minus 2 and 3. Move across the minus 2. Right? I cannot cross multiply here because I have 1, 2, 3 terms. Right? So all I can do is this. Carry across the minus 2 on this side. It becomes plus 2. Now, if you want, you can treat this whole thing as one fraction and you can cross multiply. Or you can just multiply everything by 3 and you'll get y is equal to 3 by x plus 2. Right? I saw one person make a little mistake and person forgot to multiply the 3 by the 2. So your final answer is this. Or this. Anyone can work. Anyone can work, right? So f inverse x is equal to 3x plus 6. That's okay? Right? So you have to remember that last step, right? We're going again because of it has some hard ones that we're going to do, right? It's not hard as it. What did you put it forward? Hold on, yeah. Let me just get topic by topic. I didn't group yet. I didn't match group already. Besides, I asked some people. You put your name on the paper yesterday, Sebastian. You put your name on the paper last week. And you didn't have it. Yeah, you're right. Online, and why not in the WhatsApp group? Second thing, whole form format. Yeah, that is right. Is it not here? Okay, very good. Second thing. All right. So that adds some more people. All right, try next one, please. Try one with a square. It not that hard, eh? X squared plus one. Try that, please. Try x squared plus one. Please follow this. Please write in these steps. I don't mind. I know it's a little bit hard for you to message these answers, right? So just let me know when you finish. Finish. This one easy, right? X squared plus one. I want to see how you handle this square. Come on. That one. Right, so it should be done. So you have y is equal to x squared plus one. Interchange x and y. X is equal to y squared plus one. When you reach here, you want to solve for y, right? So again, put this on the left side, put the x on the right side. So you'll get y squared plus one is x. Carry across plus one, you will get minus one. Carry across squared, what you'll get? Square root. So this is your inverse. All right. Right. Ready for a hard one? No? All right. Ready? No, no, sir. We need to reach medium, yes. All right, one more like this. I'll give you one medium here. Online, you'll get into. Narisa, you'll get into. Right? All these questions come from me topic by topic, right? I'll have to just share them back in the groups so you'll get them, right? Samira, can you send me a WhatsApp? Right? To this number here, right? 723-0529. Come on WhatsApp, right? Yep, find the inverse of this. And then we go to hard. Buddy, the way to do me later. You know, why I'm going back then. When fun, man. Take your time, follow the same steps without forming again. Right. This is Cross, I'm looking at a lot there. All right, so let's see. Let y equal to 3 over 2x plus 1. Next, interchange x and y. Next is to interchange x and y. So x is equal to 3 over 2y plus 1. Then we solve for y, right? So of course, what we have here, two fractions, right? So we can cross multiply. So you'll get x by 2y plus 1 is equal to 3. But this is looking a little tricky, right? So what we'll have to do, it's up to you. You can multiply it out, or you can carry across the x one time, right? So the best thing to probably do here is to remove the x one time. The x will cancel here, and you'll get 2y plus 1 is 3 over x. And next option, I'll show you our next option here, right? After. Our next option would have been to multiply it out and you get 2xy plus x is 3. Move across the x. And then move across 2x. So you'll get 3 on x on 2x. That's one option. Here, we could also continue here, divide both by x. And then you'll get 2y is 3 on x. Carry across the plus 1, it becomes minus 1. And then divide everything by 2. 3 on x minus 1 all over 2. Right? Doesn't look as nice, but that's what it will look like, right? So f inverse x is equal to, you can divide everything by 2, so it will look like this. 3 over 2x minus a half. All right? So this one a little bit challenging, but I like this method more. Watch here. I like this method more, right? When you reach here, trying to make y the subject, so move across the x, you'll get this, then divide everything by x. All right? So I like this one more. This looks way better than this one. Okay? So f inverse x is equal to 3 minus x over 2x. Anybody got one of these? Which one? First one? All right, nice. Let's go again. Let's go again. Try this one here. Number 5. And then we do the last side. Take your time. Number 5 is very similar to what we just did. Right, so as I said, I don't want to confuse you. I like this one more, right? Stick to this method here. After you cross multiply, multiply it out. So prefer if you write this one down alone, right? Online, anybody getting trouble? Any point again in trouble, come out, pull it over, right? So you're doing number 5, just like this here, right? You start in here and going down like this. Right? Am I done? Right, let's just check out the signs. That's okay. Go ahead and do it here. Right, let's check out the signs. So let y equal to 5 over 1 minus 3x. And then we are going to interchange x and y. So x is equal to 5 over 1 minus 3y. Right, here we're going to solve for y. Right, so we have two fractions separated by equal signs. So we're going to cross multiply x by 1 minus 3y, 1 by 5. Okay. When you reach here now, I'm sticking to this method. So I'm going to multiply this out. So I'm going to get x plus, sorry. I'm going to multiply this out and I'm going to get x minus 3xy is equal to 5. Okay? And I'm doing the same thing I did there. I'm going to move across this positive x on this side. So I'll have minus 3xy is equal to 5 minus x. Right? I'm moving across this x and it becomes minus x. Correct? So remember, this to this must make sense, right? So take your time, do it one by one. That's okay? What do I move next, Samir? What do I move next? I move across the x already. I want to make y the subject, so I have to move across the multiplied minus 3x, right? So if this is multiplied, I have to divide. I have to divide both sides. This will cancel, and I'll get y is equal to 5 minus x over minus 3x. You'll see that? Right? So I get rid of the x first, and then I get rid of the minus 3x. So the inverse is equal to 5 minus x over minus 3x. Yeah. Huh? So I move across the x and I get minus x. So now I have minus 3x multiplied by y. So when you move a multiplied across the equal sign, it becomes divide. Divide. So multiply becomes divide. That's it. Huh? Where? Here? Yes. Because this is multiplied. So when you move a multiplied across the equal sign, it becomes divide. There's an addition. When I move the addition across the equal sign, it becomes minus. Okay? Yeah. Any questions online? Huh? What before? Right, we're gonna do our next one similar to this, but there's a step that a little bit hard. Humphrey, are you okay? Alyssa, Maria? You're lucky, you'll follow what's going on. So we're going again, right? 2x plus 1 over x minus 3. Someone ready? I will help you with this first one. Right? And I want to make sure I know what to do. So I'll guide you. Just like guide. Anybody go? Ready? Right. So everybody watch here. Right? Everybody watch here for this one. I will do this one first, right? Step number 1, let y equal to f of x. Right? Let y equal to f of x. Next step. Next step, interchange x and y. So wherever I have x's, that will now be y's. Wherever I have y, that will be x. That's okay. Now you want to solve for y. What do I do now, Jamal? I want to solve for y. Have an equal sign, 2 fractions. Cross multiply. Everybody watch it. All right. I'm not taking it off. This is really important, right? So I'm going to cross multiply. So I'm going to multiply x by y minus 3. And I'm going to multiply 1 by 2y plus 1. That's okay? Which is? Right, so I'll multiply this by this and this by this. I'm going to expand this out. But here, this is like problem, right? When I expand this out, I get xy minus 3x. Here, I got 2y plus 1. What's the problem I was seeing here? It have a y here and a y here. So what you do is just bring your like terms together. So your next step is to bring like terms together. So I'll bring in the y on this side. So I'll get xy. So I'm leaving this y here. I'll bring in the next y. And I'm moving across 3x. And I will get 1 plus 3x. You'll see that? So I'll bring the y on this side and I'll bring the x on this side. That's okay? But the problem is I still have 2 y's here. And any ideas what to do? The objective is to make y the subject here. No, I can't move that x just like that. Right. So factor out y, right? So since I have y in both of them, I can factor out y. And I'll get x minus 2 is equal to 1 plus 3x. Last step, make y the subject. This is multiplied. So I'm moving it here and it becomes divide. That's okay? That's the answer. So what is 2 steps? I bring like terms together and here I factorize. Right? So whenever I see questions looking like this, these are the steps that you generally take. Okay? Copy it down. Online, any questions? Cross multiply. Here, bring your like terms together, then factor out the y. Right? These are technically the harder ones. Once you can handle these, you should be able to handle all, right? And if you finish, find the inverse there. That will have that. But you're already behind. So if you go down here and then come back where you reach. Huh? No, you gotta work out that. All right, come on the board and do this one for me. And then I can go on. Yeah, go on. That's on get up on time. Come back here. Do not come back here. Yeah. Yeah. One more after. Alex, hurry up, man, please. Marker, write it. Look at that marker.
This is only
Wait, you already. This is solved for Y already. Continue.
I think I learned that.
Yeah, bringing Y together. So. What I do next? Right. Write the inverse now, write F inverse equal to that. Yeah. Right, so some of us might get, if you get something with all the signs different, you'll get the same answer, right? It don't matter, right? He got 4x minus 8 plus 1 bone. Yeah. That's one. He have this is plus 1, right? So some people may have 4x plus 1 over 3 minus x. Some people may have minus 1 minus 4x all over x minus 3. Right? Yes, it have different versions based on how you work it out, right? But most people might get it like this. Okay? Or minus x plus 3, it don't matter. That's okay? Once you follow these steps, that's what you'll get. Let's go again. Next one again. Yes, it does. You okay with this, Sebastian? Follow went on. Right? So again, when you reach here, remember to factorize, right? Copy it down. Any questions online? All these are past papers, huh? Let's try one more, right? Just like this. I'll tell you what year it is. Huh? That's not I'm gonna give you one. Oh, shut up. Things. No. No. Right, let me just give you one more here. I'll tell you what year it is. Right, this is June 2014. June 2014. They have 2x plus 7 over x plus 1. Find the inverse. 2x plus 7 over x plus 1. Right, this is the last one, boy. We can squeeze in one more.
So you always think
2x plus 7 over x plus 1.
yeah, but you're not like what you
I still have one more thing to do in functions, but you're up to next, right? I'm gonna see if I get two answers online there. Online, just message my number, Kayla. The mirror, try to message your answer now. Put brackets around it, right? Because the answer is a fraction. All right. So we practice two things here. Besides finding the inverse, we practice making the subject of the formula. All right. And we handle working with some fractions and things. So please don't forget it for next week. Next week we'll do composite function and then do full class papers and wrap up function. That's all. I want to correct this one. I just waiting an answer from online. But it's neat, right? So like look like this, huh? Yeah, that's good. Follow how you put up the formula. So the maximum value you actually let me retrieve that, right? That one more word. So that next one. See this one. Right, so she make y the subject, interchange x and y, she cross multiply, and now she's solving for y. No, do I know that? Very good. Right, that's one answer. Our next answer may be x minus 7 over 2 minus x, right? That could be our next answer. Sometimes, based on how you cross multiply, which one upon this side, your signs will change. Right, but these two are the exact same thing. If you change every single sign, you'll get this. That's okay? Right? So that's the way you find the inverse. Last thing we have to do, we technically did it already, is composite function. All right, and then we do a couple fast papers and we wrap up next week. Okay? All right, so that's it all. Yeah.